The college search process is one of those things where it always seems super scary at first. You know, it's this big thing that you really don't know anything about, and so you kind of feel lost as to, you kind of open the website and you're like, wow, what is all of this stuff? But then as you enter your junior year, you have a course that helps you in the college process that's taught by one of your counselors, and truly all of your questions, any kind of inquiry that you could possibly have about it is answered. And it's, the class is extremely helpful in that aspect because it covers every sector, no matter what college that you're applying to, it'll cover every sector of what you need and what'll make your application the best that it could possibly be. It's one of those things, the feeling is the same way that I got when I stepped foot on this campus for the first time. You just know, you get into the place and you kind of look around, you look at the kids, and you say to yourself, this is the type of environment that I want to be in. For me, it's all about work ethic, and I came to CBA with a very different work ethic, and I'm leaving now with something that I feel I could take on anything with. And I believe that stems from consistency with your studies. I was taught by almost all of my teachers that, I would not be able to sustain a high grade with anything, with any class, by just doing something the night before. And so CBA does a very good job of putting you in an environment where they emphasize the importance of consistency and not just procrastinating to the last moment, but taking it day by day and doing it every day to lead up to something that's better than what you could have done the night before. And so at Pegasus, we're taught that when it comes to all of us, we are all important, but not one of us is more important than the other. And I feel like that in turn kind of resonates with all of us, and it makes us all work harder, not for ourselves, but for our friends. Because at the end of the day, it's about everybody. And so I think that Pegasus is such a unique educational experience because it teaches you how to work as a team and to understand that you're working for something bigger. I remember the way that I learned and the way that I became sort of comfortable with everything was just being kind of thrown in the fire. It's having deadlines due, and you have to say to yourself, well, all right, I got to figure this out. And you have your upperclassmen to help you out, but at the end of the day, you have to take the initiative. You have to be the one to hop on that light board, hop on that soundboard, and say, okay, I got to figure out how to do this stuff. And so I think that that's an important lesson because that's something that you're going to have to deal with a lot. Is not having that guidance and kind of just figuring it out yourself. To be presented with all these opportunities, it becomes sort of overwhelming at first, but once you really sit down and you say to yourself, all right, I'm going to find my niche here, then you open yourself up to just a realm of resources and opportunities that you could use to grow in those fields. And so I have to say, my biggest piece of advice would just kind of be to try everything, see what sticks, and when it does stick, take advantage of whatever they provide to you in that field. Because whatever you're going to get here is going to carry you through college, graduate school, the rest of your life.